Hey everyone, if you don't already know me, my name is Ethan. I'm a first year medical student here at UCLA. I've been making weekly YouTube videos as a form of mentorship and self-reflection. This is our second week learning about the reproductive system, and this week we'll be learning about the female reproductive system. So it should be a really good week. Just here in the student lounge right now, making a smoothie. This morning we just have some asynchronous learning modules, and this afternoon we'll be working with real patients in our doctoring course. So it should be a really good day. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of this video. Okay, we have Jitesh here. We just had our FOP session, our doctoring course.
Yeah, we did.
What were we doing today?
Oh wow, well today was really good. We saw real patients with real cases, and they told us their stories about like how their diagnosis was made and how said diagnosis impacted their life. Yeah, I thought it was a really remarkable perspective to gain.
Awesome, yeah, I really enjoyed it too. Well, thanks so much for sharing.
Yeah, of course.
I hope you have a good rest of your day, get some good studying in.
Yes, you too.
Okay, just to recap what Jitesh just said, we just finished our FOP course, our doctoring course, which we have every afternoon on Mondays and Thursdays. Today we got to actually work with real patients, which was really awesome. We first started with a visual diagnostics session where we were presented with various clinical images, and we had to come up with a differential diagnosis based on the image alone. And then we got to work with 4 different real patients who came in who presented their conditions, some of them which were really rare. We got to kind of ask them some questions, also do some physical exams. So it was a really good session. Now just ate some food, ate some leftovers, and now I'm gonna head into this big building right behind me, which is CHS. The biomed library is in here. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit more studying before calling it a night. But so far, so good. Okay, so we just had a large group on disorders of puberty, now just heading to Histopath to learn about the female reproductive system. Okay, we have Jonah here. We just finished Histopath lab where we were learning about the female reproductive system. Thought it was really interesting that they gave us an ovary of a monkey to look at.
Yeah.
That was really cool. Now we're just heading to the vegan food truck. How has your week been?
It's been great. I've I committed tax fraud yesterday.
What?
And, I robbed a bank.
That's crazy. It's a crazy life you live.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, it's about 8 o'clock. Awesome day, but a really long day. Just heading back now. I wanted to go rock climbing tonight, but I'm just too sleepy, so I think I'm just gonna head back to the camper van, do some reading, and then call it a night. Okay, so I'm just out here in the courtyard now. We have a little bit of time before our next class starts, but just to recap from this morning, we had a large group session on disordered ovulation. Then we had an ethics section where we talked about reproductive health care. And now, in about 10 minutes, I'm gonna walk over to the med school and we have our EACE didactic. Every first year medical student is involved with an early authentic clinical experience. Kind of my group is gonna meet up and we're just gonna have some conversations surrounding basically the clinical experiences that we've had this past year. So hopefully this goes well. Okay, So today is a very, very exciting day because I've signed up to help volunteer with the mobile clinic project. So we'll be driving to West Hollywood to help our unhoused neighbors and provide a little bit of medical care and social support. So it should be really good. Looking forward to it. I'm gonna meet up with my friend Sam right now. He should be driving us over. Okay, it's about 10:30. I am so exhausted. I just made it back to the med school from mobile clinic. So thankful to Sam for driving. What an incredible experience. Really such a gift and such a privilege. I got to work with 2 clients. The first was Russian speaking, so I used a translator, and I worked with the caseworker who's an undergrad. Yeah, it was a pretty simple case. They just had a runny nose. Tried to get them access to some medications. The second client, very complex past medical history, someone who recently immigrated from Mexico but hasn't accessed medical care for like the past 7 or 8 or so years and struggles with like hypothyroidism and hasn't had any access to medications. Yeah, so my heart really ached for them. But what an incredible privilege and gift it is to get to learn the stories of these patients and get to work with them and try to provide them compassionate care. So grateful. Okay, anyway, gonna go to my locker, get my stuff, and then bike back to the camper van and get some sleep. I'm so tired. Okay, this is not like me, but running really late, debating whether or not to go to large group or just study anatomy. I think I'm gonna go to large group. Okay, I feel really bad, but I had to leave the lecture early. Haven't done like any studying for anatomy, so I'm gonna do that now. Okay, just finished anatomy. It was from 9:30 to 12. Taking the elevator down right now. An incredible session. Really tricky material, but have an incredible anatomy group, and it went really well. So happy with how productive it was. Now just gonna meet up with John, maybe Ahmed and Chris, and grab some lunch before we have our doctoring course this afternoon, which should be good. I actually don't know what it's covering though, so no idea what to expect. Okay, this is John.
Hello.
So happy to have had lunch with you. What's new, John?
Notably this week, let's see. Oh, I went to the Andrew Bird concert at the Lodge Room in East LA.
How was that?
Amazing. He was incredible. It was so fun.
Okay, just finished our doctoring course where today we were learning about pelvic exams and reproductive POCUS. So really sensitive exams, but I thought it was a really thoughtful and good session. I'm gonna do some studying. Okay, had a really good day so far. In our doctoring course today, we were learning about how to do pelvic exams as well as reproductive POCUS. So very sensitive tests, but I thought it was a really helpful and informative session. Now just heading to Rocco's. There's like a grad student mixer sort of thing, so looking forward to it. Okay, so it's 10 o'clock. We just went to Rocco's for like a grad student mixer. And this is Luis, who's a master's student in economics. And I got to show him around the med school.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, what do you think?
Oh, well, it's beautiful. It's very big. You got money, man. Like, so many things that are very pretty. I love the place where you gather with the pilar and the piano. And
Yeah, the student lounge. Yeah,
the
no.
student lounge is very cool. I love the architecture. It's very, I don't know, I love the space, I guess. The walls are transparent. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You must be very proud of it. Yeah.
No, it's really nice. Yeah,
Definitely.
really grateful to be here for
Yeah,
sure.
I don't know what else.
No, that was awesome. Okay, so it's Friday today, and every Friday for us consists of the same sort of thing. So this morning we had a connect the dot session where we reviewed all the material from this past week, which was covering the female reproductive system. And then we also had a case-based learning session, and today was super interesting. Some really interesting cases. One of them involving a couple that required IVF, another involving someone who was having painful periods. So really interesting cases. Then this afternoon I just studied in the library, had some lunch, kind of getting bored and tired of the library, so I'm heading downtown for a coffee shop. Hopefully Pret has some space available. Just gonna do a little bit more studying, and then hopefully some rock climbing tonight. Should be good. So I'm doing my laundry. Got it right here. Thankfully Andrew let me into his place, so we're just doing the laundry now. Okay, this week I did not film too much in here, but if you haven't watched any of my previous videos, you probably should know I live in this self-converted camper van. As a practice to live as minimally and as simply as possible, I just really like the lifestyle, and I guess the goal is that it will help me become a better person, better future doctor, so that's kind of why I do it. Just got the laundry. Now it is my job to fold, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. Okay, I've been studying at the med school all day. Had a really productive day, which I'm happy about. Now I'm gonna meet my friend Luis for some dinner. Okay, that's the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing and leaving a comment down below. I'd really appreciate it. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful day.